Have you ever heard me use the word extortion against any of my critics? Have you ever heard me? Why will I use this word now? And why have you not heard Afenyo say anything about that, or challenge me, or threaten to sue? So then people talking, there are things you don't know.
If today is the first time watching me, I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle. I'm a trend analyst and also international keynote speaker. If not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to watch. We all knew what Afenyo Markins was trying to let us understand about the gold board. He was trying to let us understand that the gold board has made losses about $1.2 billion. And the IMF has made us understood all those things. And also Sammy Gyamfi came. And Sammy Gyamfi took it personal. And Sammy Gyamfi is trying to let us understand that he's having some personal issue with Afenyo Markins. And in which Afenyo Markins is an extortionist. And it has sparked a lot of reaction online. A lot of people are sharing their mindset. And a lot of people are talking. So without not wasting my time, let's listen to Sammy Gyamfi whilst he visited Joy News and ranting on News File. Let's listen to what he said.
Of, our economy, so to speak. And yet, when you hold a press conference, they expect the Sammy Gyamfi CEO and not the Sammy Gyamfi who was doing political campaign, speaking for his party. Your choice of words directed at the minority leader and some other persons. What do you have to say about that? Because one of your own, Vanderpoy, even had to say that you miscommunicated.
Yeah.
And then suddenly he's under siege. He's had to come and apologize.
All right. Now, I'll deal with these two issues quickly. Right now, you've hosted me for more than an hour, I guess, right?
We're into the hour now.
Have I spoken like a chief executive officer or as a
You've been dealing with numbers in ways that some people may not even grasp.
Good. So, you see, when a man sets out to demonize you and denigrate you, and to tag you with something he knows to be false, wages a persistent, sustained smear campaign against your person, and you have an opportunity to respond to that person, you don't give such a person a hug, a peck on the cheek, and a bouquet of flowers. You understand? Like Isaac Newton said in his third law of motion, for every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. Afenyo Markins got the response he deserved. I never insulted him, and nobody can show me one word that I used that was insulting.
Even at the start, you seem to suggest that you don't know who he is.
It's part of
setting Afenyo Markins.
Yeah. That is how you respond to somebody who projects you as being liable of a criminal offense and says that you will not be able to meet your bail conditions. And
this is all he said. Let's listen to Afenyo Markins.
If I could
let's listen to him. Hold on. Let's listen to him.
Gold bought own domain, 22 billion cedis. That's equivalent of the 1.7 billion US dollars in 1 year alone. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, let's call it what it is. These losses are not bad luck. You don't trade in gold and make losses. They are not a difficult market. They expose the crass incompetence of gold board's management and misaligned policy of the government. No serious institution loses this much money by accident. This is what happens when an untouchable few are handed the nation's gold with no one watching and no one willing to ask questions. 3 million cedis, 10 million cedis, yetum frewo iyoko. Na wakoda ho na yesi fa ejapade asumbo for branch ya mobile. Nani go bo for be de abeye hu. Tio me ba o we de sa 22 billion losses here. Almost gold board aboki. And then who bill? Ezika ben na yedi bedi bill.
Was he really serious about it? Did he sound like he was being a little jovial?
But what did I do? Me too. I just compared him to Kojo Ponkroma, Abna Sare. Kojo Ponkroma, Abna Sare, me, Anta. all of whom are his colleagues in parliament, MPP people, who have criticized us. And I said, when you listen to those criticisms, you see maybe lack of information, but they don't make it personal. But when you listen to him, you hear malice for Sammy Gyamfi. Either than that, who can read these IMF reports and even suggest that Sammy Gyamfi will have to meet onerous bail conditions to the tune of 22 billion? Because this issue is not about Sammy Gyamfi. So you see the smear campaign there. You get my point? Then he says, Obi Antongo the Moka. In this world, the most cheapest thing to trade is water. You went and supervised 4 consecutive years of losses at Ghana Water Limited when you were board chairman from 2017 to 2024. A cumulative loss of 3.3 billion. You were sent to ECG as board chair. You supervised another loss of 8.2 billion cedis in 2024. What on Suaboka? What on Kenya Boka? Who you are not asked to meet any onerous bail conditions. Sammy Gyamfi that has not incurred any loss. It is me who will meet onerous bail.
So that's
conditions.
the point.
So
if the audit, even if the audit exonerates you from the claims he makes, but why should you reply in such manner?
No, but that is why I'm saying that just like he can criticize me, he's also not beyond reproach. You get my point? So Sammy Gyamfi should be criticized. Afenyo Markins should not be criticized. This is not an insult. I am showing you that this is your record. Cumulative loss of 3.3 billion at Ghana Water, 8.2 billion ECG. You are not facing any criminal action and onerous bail terms. Why should you project that on me when I have not made a loss? You see, my brother, there are many underlying issues between I and Afenyo Markins that you don't know and those watching don't know. I have appeared on this far many times. Perhaps in this country, I have held more press conferences on political issues than anybody. Have you ever heard me use the word extortion against any of my critics? Have you ever heard me? Why will I use this word now? And why have you not heard Afenyo say anything about that? Or challenge me? Or threaten to sue? So the MPP people talking, there are things you don't know. I will not just, me, I'm a consummate Democrat. I eat and drink debates. I'm not worried.
Call the minority leader an extortionist.
I'm not worried if you criticize him. Yes. And that is why he cannot.
You finish listening to what Sammy Gyamfi has said. Sammy Gyamfi has made us understand so many things. I want us to understand something, that politics is very dirty game. And politicians think about themselves. They don't think about the people. How can you say someone is extortionist? Extortionist is a very dangerous word, and you can be in jail. This politician, we don't know what they are doing for our motherland Ghana. So let's think about ourselves as a youth. And Sammy Gyamfi and Afenyo Markins have to make sure that they bring everything that they know, so that we may know, so that if justice have to prevail, justice will prevail. If you have something to say, please write it under the comment section. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to watch. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you another time.